are live. How's everyone doing? Welcome in, Myth. Welcome in, Maisies. Hope everyone's day has been great so far. Very chill morning. Woke up, got in a nice run. Still getting to the swing of things with that. Knocked out my daily challenges for Zapdos and all that fun stuff. And here we are, ready to continue the climb. I know it is Saturday, but as the title suggests, we will solo queue for a little bit, just because I do like climbing to masters each season solo. And depending on how that goes, there's the opportunity to pivot to squads later on in stream. Start of the season's been pretty rough for us, but who knows, maybe today we turn things around and start climbing. Can't really get much worse, knock on wood, but I know Zapdos is out, so that's very much, from what I've seen, it is very much a kind of pay to win. The new updates, I don't like the moveset. I don't like that part, and it's very clunky to choose the moves before. Ultra 144, nice, you are closing in. I do like the new UI, but other than that, I'm not really a fan of the new update. I like the solo mode. I wish you could grind for the license points in ranked or quick play or things like that, but I like that there's at least some way to get them. But yeah, outside of Battle Prep, you can select whichever two moves you want. In Battle Prep, you need to choose Moveset 1 or Moveset 2, is the downside. Do we just start off with Blastoise? Battle Prep. I think I set his moves. So we are using Hydro Pump and Surf. Okay. So we're using the correct moves. Moveset. Oh, absolute. Especially one thought I had. I mean, it probably won't matter too much because it is just casual matches. But like on Sundays, where I'm playing just random mons going through, gonna be surprised a few times by the moveset I probably get locked into. I have a hunch. That they're just giving us a bot game right off a rip. What's my partner? Let me learn how to read. Well, I think we have the same opinion on which one our favorite is, just based off your name. I really like them. I'm not the biggest fan of the water starter. I know this is going to be kind of hypocritical, but it feels kind of like just Inteleon 2.0. And I know Brout is kind of Rowlet 2.0, but I don't know. I don't think they really missed, just the water is my least favorite of the three. Brout, absolutely adore. Absolutely adore Brout. Also heavy bias because grass are my favorite, but on top of that, I do think it's really good. Yeah. Pombon is literally just a Pomeranian. My question is, will the Pokemon Company be able to resist the urge to make it a bipedal firefighting type? I really need to get evolved, because I'm just not doing the damage. Hardly ever This would be your first grass starter. Solid choice, though. I feel like starting off with a good one. I need to get farm, is what I need to do. Because, again, I'm just not doing the damage as Squirtle. Still like, yeah, I also don't have a Switch 2 is the downside. I kind of hope by 2027 when it releases, they aren't $500 for a handheld console. Because that's a little steep. I know it's not like the most outrageous, but yeah. Or like even if it drops to like 400, I could be like, okay, I get that. Okay, they will be rotating bot lane for Regieleki. Yeah, no thanks. Also, scalpers made Xbox and PlayStation way more expensive than it should have been. So I don't know if that's fully on the consoles. More so, I think, on the scalpers. Which Switch kind of put in some measures to protect against. We are solo queuing for now because it is a new season. But we will, depending on how matches go, we very well might pivot once we get to Masters. But I hope you've had a great day so far. Due to ramp up fair. Yeah, I don't follow too much of that, just because I don't really do much on PC. But yeah, I've heard they are kinda nutty. Zapdos doesn't seem too difficult to get. You get a full, like, 4 weeks to get it. And it's only 650 points. So I don't know what they're doing with the other birds yet. But Zapdos doesn't seem too difficult to get. This. Let's go ahead and get a stack in. Welcome in N7. Welcome in. Unite was kind to us and threw us a bot game to start things off. Oh, welcome in, Emmy. Welcome in. Alcremie, I think, is really good with people you know. Anytime I play Alcremie, my teammates actively run from my healing or shield. Like, I'm running double stack and the Vanguard Bell for items. But yeah, I think Alcremie is kind of a sleeper pick, but just can't really be utilized with randoms. As I miss my Hydro Pump. Or, I mean, honestly, the same goes for a lot of supports and defenders. Which is why I kind of prefer, like, Lapras over, like, Slowbro. Or things like that. Just because, if needs be, I can do damage. As opposed to Slowbro, who doesn't do quite as much damage output. But yeah, I'd like to be able to do some damage as a defender, just because you never know what your lane partner is going to do. with good teams, I've really liked running Umbreon, because you can kind of hard counter a lot of Mons just by mean looking them, and it's like, well, a lot of their build revolves around being mobile, and if you can just stop someone from getting away. Do we need to get this? No, but we don't have any back goal farm, so doesn't hurt getting a little XP boost as I miss my Surf. There we go. I don't know how that... Neither of those hit Absol. That did, though. I think it's best on Mons that don't have self-heal. So like Blastoise, it's made him even more of a monster, because like his one weakness was he didn't have a ton of self-healing. Or Wigglytuff is kind of a menace now, because its one weakness was it didn't have like that much recovery. But on Lapras, it's not too great. I think Crustle is one that'll be really good on. I mean, it still is good on Lapras and, like, Trevenant. But it's not quite as necessary. I feel like it's pretty much needed on Wigglytuff now to do really anything. Let's go ahead and jump back. I mean, it's a win either way. But I mean, they broke our front goal. Not too worried. Again, because we dropped a lot of 100 bombs on them. I tried to just knock him right into the wall there. Welcome in, Vintage. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Saturday so far. There we go. We'll take a nice 3-piece just to wrap things up. Alright, Unite was kind to us, threw us a win. I don't love it, but we'll absolutely take it, because we need to get some climbing done. Spamming Zoroark. Nice. Understandable. Yeah, I saw your comment about getting the fancy Hollowware. Welcome in, Nikki. We talked about the update earlier. One thing I do like about this update is you can get 3 accolades. So if you are absolutely carrying, you do climb faster, or if you are losing, you don't drop as quick. You still drop if you go on a losing streak, as we found out. But if you are carrying, doing the most damage blocked, and the most recovered, like, you won't drop as quick. Okay. We'll do a Lapras game, just to not do Blastoise every game. Today will be kind of a flex day, just because I do like solo climbing to masters. So we'll do solo queue for a bit, and then just depending on time and how those games go, there's a possibility of flexing to those games with viewers later. Okay. If we can handle Inteleon, I think we'll be fine. I think that's kind of the one I'm worried about here. Hopefully either Scizor or Rapidash can just manage them. But we shall see. I don't hate that we're going Lapras into them because they have a lot of damage, so being a little bit bulkier with more heals, I don't hate. And we are not stacking with Lapras. I need to say it out loud because sometimes I forget. Because I got so used to stacking. Scyther, we 100% had him there. If you, like, helped more than just one attack on him. Okay. There we go, Scyther and Rapidash showing up to help. Love to see it. Get some points dropped. Scizor's evolved. Not what I wanted to do. I need some energy. Sorry, team. Did not mean to do that. I do not need some energy. I'm just used to having to click the button to learn the move. So I accidentally pulled up the command wheel when it just learns automatically now. Okay. Good start on bot lane. Top lane seems to kind of be cooking as well. Our Galarian Rapidash is doing pretty solid, which is always a pleasant surprise. Scizor is out for blood. Alright, like, I'm here for it, but, like, dude is after him. I mean, it's working, so I don't hate it. Dude is just cooking. Oh, I'm going down for it. I should have just left him to his devices. Should have just left him to his devices, but... we got a good chunk of experience there and a lot of points scored. And hopefully, since we pulled a lot of focus bot lane, our top lane is able to get their stacks in and whatnot. Oh, Greninja's a problem. That's a lot of damage. Now we are just trickling in. Yeah, they're gonna get that one. That's okay. I think we get pretty free top Regieleki. They'll get that. That's okay. Kind of just do a quick regroup. Our jungle needs to get some levels, is what they need to do. Because they are very quickly falling behind. I don't really know where we're going, But I'll scoop up these and hopefully not die to this Greninja again. Alright, that poor Metagross, we weren't stuck in there with him, he was stuck in there with me and Scizor. And he even tried to run out of his own ult. Scoop up those. Get farm in the meantime. Not take boosts from jungle. And I guess rotate up. I'm not very up to date with which is better right now, Regieleki or the stat buffing Reggie. But it seems not where I wanted to fire that. That was a lot of damage very quickly. Okay, we'll break that goal, I think. Got a doubt. Does Amon's weakness? No. Have I tried Zapdos? I have not. I've seen some gameplay of it, and it looks absolutely absurd. But no, type weaknesses do not count for anything in this game. If they did, I think you would pretty much need to have a fire type on every team. Because Zacian and Scizor would kind of run rampant otherwise. Metagross would be decent. But yeah, I think Fire would need to... Oh, of course it's getting up. By the time you unlock it through free to play, it's going to be nerfed into oblivion. I don't really know why we're doing this, I'm gonna be completely honest. I really don't. I mean, I was there partaking in it, so like I'm guilty by association. But like, there was no need for all that. Welcome in, Tito. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Saturday so far. Let's fight together. My guy, I have been trying my darndest to fight together with this Scizor. We have died for it multiple times. Okay, it is full health. We just won't get that. That's okay. I think they're in the lead. Really good ult by Scizor there. Really, really good ult to just take down Greninja and Inteleon. But we have by no means won. Scizor, Bud, please. I don't really know why you just left. I mean, I wish you kind of just stayed. This is ranked. Ooh, why are we... Scizor, why are we trying to rip? Oh, nope. I stand corrected. Dude is just getting back to full health. I like it. I like the strats. love that. Don't love that. Don't... Oh, boy. Oh, their Greninja was a problem all game. Credit where credit's due. He did what he had to do. Greninja was just deleting me every exchange. He was an absolute problem. Yeah. This won't do anything for us, but sure, let's pad our stats even more. Yep. I mean, kinda said at that team selection, we had to handle the Inteleon and Greninja, and we never really did. We needed Rapidash or someone. The start of the Groudon fight, our Scizor did. Credit where credit is due, but we never did anything about their attackers. Bruh. Come on now. Scizor, thank you. Everyone else, what is we doing? Like, come on. I know we were fighting a lot with Scizor, so, like, we padded our stats some there. But, like, come on now. Let's just, you know, actually... And that kind of explains a lot why there was never really any pressure on their attackers, because our attackers weren't doing much damage. But welcome in, SN. Hope you've had a great day so far. Scizor, again, Scizor, great. A little bit bloodthirsty and overly aggressive. But still very solid. Everyone else, eh. We are solo queuing for now, just because I like solo queuing 2 masters. Every season. But if we do get like some wins in, we'll pivot to that later on in stream. And welcome in Parish Song as well. Yeah. I'm trying to think of their team. Who did they have that? I mean, they had Ceruledge. They didn't have like a big counter to attackers either. Because, like, if there's an enemy Mimikyu, Leafeon, Talonflame... Okay. Like, I get not really being able to get anything going because you are constantly getting pressured. But they didn't really have anyone to hard counter our attackers. And I'm counting Latias as an attacker because they are one. Let's be real. Yeah. Hopefully Leafeon ignores all their bulk and just is a menace to their attackers. Specifically their Cinderace. If all Leafeon does is hinder Cinderace all game, I feel like they've done what we need them to. Okay, pull back. Pull back. You are like 20% health. Let's not get crazy now. He does still refuse to get any health back. Their jungle rotates up, or even Ho-Oh rotates to him. Cramorant is in danger. I'm not going that far off lane trying to protect a Cramorant. That never went back to get health. Hate it for him. But and now he went bot lane. There we go. You know, he is doing something. Leafeon kinda helped us carry that encounter. What we really need from Garchomp is just for him to get evolved here. On the bright side, we're able to just scoop up all of this. So we'll be a very good level come first Regis. Don't really know what we're doing here. I do. Okay. What are we all doing here, guys? Okay. On the bright side, in objective fights, even if we lose the fight, as long as we take down Cinderace, they don't have anyone who can really rip. So again, they are leaning heavy on Cinderace to do a lot of the work. 5-man legendaries. Ooh, that sounds annoying. The 3 Cantonian birds. We'll throw a Suicune in there just to freeze them and annoy them more. And then like a Mewtwo X, I don't know. That sounds very obnoxious to be against. Oh, yep, and just revive. Okay, we're doing a lot of fighting, but we aren't really accomplishing much. Electro Ball Pikachu sets up. True. I'm saying, like, if the objective is full health, like, if no one rips it before the fight or during the fight. Just got Charizard X from grinding points. Congrats. Ooh, Full Fury Charizard X sounds... Well, I just kind of got left for dead there. On the bright side, Garchomp has evolved. On the downside, I don't know how great they are. Yeah. I'm definitely not a fan of that. My largest complaint with it, I think, is like, who was asking for that feature? Like, I don't really think anyone was, like, saying, like, oh, let's only have one moveset. Like, I've only heard negative feedback for it, too. And, like, I know Unite players like to complain. But it's just, like... So, like, most people will just complain about everything. That being said, again, like, who was really asking for that update? Oh, no. And, okay, let's say the issue was the whole misclicking moves. I get that. I've misclicked moves before. But say once you learn a move, you get 15 seconds to relearn. That way you can't, like, exploit the system and, like, switch moves throughout. But... like, if you do misclick, you get a chance to... Yes, I solo ulted just to Oh, I hope he scored. Thank goodness. Thank you. I'm so glad Garchomp's points went off. I started scoring without thinking. So I'm very glad he was able to drop his 50. Because that would have been very unfortunate. Thank you, Umbreon, for getting this started for us. I'm pretty much just gonna save my ult for Cinderace in the Groudon fight is kind of my approach to things, I think. Yes, fall. I agree with Blissey here. We fall back. We fall back. We fall back. We don't give them that much of an advantage going in. If he wants to chase us, we can maybe pick them up. Okay. Pikachu wasn't ready to be revived there. Just wait, just wait. Blissey, please just stay there and be throwing heals into me. We are buying time. Very much needed the healing from Blissey there. And they're just like, nah. Check it out. Yes. Once again. Oh, I tried to steal it, but... Oh, once again, trying to make things happen. Oh, that was just... we won. I don't know how great our Garchomp is. Maybe wrong, but don't know how great he was, being completely honest. 2, Blissey just watched us die on multiple occasions. Got it. Yeah. I mean, I feel like 76k on a Blissey's not great. I'm gonna be completely honest. And keeping pace with the Garchomp. Leafeon did alright. They tried to make things happen. Credit where credit is due. But... yeah, we weren't getting a ton of love from Blissey. Yeah. I thought I noticed that too. Of like already doing a cell set, which maybe not their fault. Maybe it's the new update. Maybe this is their first game playing Blissey since it. I have not unlocked the free Mewtwo X yet. Is this my second ID? Like my second account? No. This is my main. Once we get to Masters, just because I like solo queuing till then. Um, yep, this game that really does anything but make its players think. Again, the double defender and Eldegoss is interesting. Another... They might be duoing. Those names look familiar. They might be duoing. And Cinderace again just gets all the support in the world. Fortunately, we needed an all-rounder, so now not only are we playing all-rounder, which I don't love, we're jungling, which I also don't love. So buckle up for whatever we're about to witness. No promises on this going well. Oh, absolutely. Cinderace is target number 1. Yeah, they really do anything but make people think about this game, which I don't like. Okay, they have Jungle Cinderace, which makes sense. Pull back, pull back, pull back. As I dive back in. And now Pikachu's gonna take my jungle, so I can't evolve. Thank you, I love that. Hey Pikachu, your lane's completely open there, bud. You really want me to get evolved as soon as possible. Which now we aren't, because he took some experience from us. So, oh, Pikachu, you... You're making this encounter so much more painful than it had to be. Would love to, you know, have Flare Blitz and be able to get some shielding and have a little bit of extra damage, you know. As a jungle should, going against their fully evolved Cinderace. But it's not every attacker, but it is always an attacker that just does little things, and it's never like a huge spell. Sometimes it is a huge sell. But, like, it's usually, like, just little things of, like, really just you don't... make good plays for the team. And I'm by no means a great jungler. We'll say that first and foremost. But... when you have a 3-stage jungler, you really want to get him evolved. There we go, bot lane. As soon as someone comes here, we're pretty much gonna ult them, unless they just don't show up. Next team fight, we are definitely ulting immediately. Because we do have Energy Amp and will get it back quickly. So... we're definitely... where is Cinderace? Come here. The double healer is not fun, I'm gonna be honest. I did not see that. Or maybe I did? I think I saw something about that. It looks interesting. I didn't look any further into it, so I don't know a lot of details. Yes, I did see that. Let me do one of these. Actually, I mean, if there's a farm here, we'll take that. I was going to rotate back through jungle and grab that, but... we'll do that in the meantime. Oh! Let's do this. Can probably ult one more time before Groudon and still be able to get it back in time. The downside is we don't have back farm because they haven't broken our front goals. There we go, Blastoise. We are running out of time to ult if we're going to. So I think what we might do is just save it at this point, just to be safe. As Pikachu immediately ults into the fray. I'd like to feel bad for that Cinderace there, but like I'm just struggling to find it in myself to feel bad for him. I say as I'm lining up to just immediately ult them in the Groudon fight. I don't hate that our goals got broken. One, we get back farm, so hopefully our attackers and all of them can get plus moves, and they can't overcap in double points. So I don't hate that. Okay, good. Get. It is Groudon, not Kyogre, though, so... oh, there we go. I was about to say, we do need to be a little bit careful, because it's not just, like, a guaranteed win like Kyogre. This is Pokemon Unite, a MOBA, like League of Legends, but with the champions being Pokemon. It is Switch and mobile. Switch 1 and Switch 2. On your way to Chick-fil-A, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Ah, they got us. But I don't think there's time. Yeah, I think we're more than fine. Yeah. I have. I'm not too far into solo mode yet. But I can already tell it's gonna get very frustrating. Okay, Latias kind of ate down. Credit where credit is due. They did kind of eat down with some damage. Very solid team all around. Yeah, no complaints really. Everyone did what they had to do. Amazing what happens when everyone just does what they need to do, and it feels like a pretty easy game. Kind of made it my mission just to take care of their Cinderace, because that was the problem last game, and we didn't handle it, because we were a defender, so I was like, you know what, not making the same mistake again. Or, I guess not the same mistake again, since we weren't jungle last time. But not making the same mistake that they did in the previous game. That's what we'll go with. But also, based, I like how your description of solo mode could also be used to describe solo queuing and ranked. Playing solo, your bot team sells hard, even with like a bunch of boosts and advantages. That pretty much just sounds like a normal ranked game to me. Like, kind of indistinguishable. Nope, not there. Sorry, Gardevoir. I meant to go top lane. Last stage of solo mode. Yeah, again, I'm still very early. I think I just got to like the first fork, just because I've done like one a day, just for like daily challenges and whatnot. They don't have a ton of bulk, but man, do they have a lot of damage. Suicune, I think, is going to be very good in this matchup, because CCing them, I think, will be pretty pivotal. I would say, oh, we could go Bubble Beam for a little bit more bulk, but, you know, we can't do that anymore. Got 3 new mons. Nice. I'm happy because the next mon I'm unlocking on License Journey is Mewtwo X, but then they're giving out, like, the free Mewtwo X anyway. So it's like, well, pretty much get a free stage on top of everything. go. Scoop up those. I am running Curse items. Curse, Vanguard Bell, Big Root. That is an unfortunate assist, and they just go invisible, you know, love that. Might have been able to pick up the kill, but they just go invisible. Love that, love that. I don't think so yet. I think you need to wait for the events to end before they become available on Licensed Journey. I think, but could be wrong. I tried to get it. Thank you, Curlia, for the assist. There you go. Get that freeze off. And just freest kill imaginable. Don't really know where Zacian is rotating, I'm gonna be honest, right before birds are spawning. Only downside with that plan is you know they're going to nerf it as soon as it is available that way. Okay, that's their whole team. Good to know. Okay, let's take care of him, so we don't need to deal with him pouncing on our attackers. Let me get that. Break that, so Regieleki can go to the second goal. And then I think I'm just gonna well, they got that. I was gonna say I would rotate to bot goal with our Zacian a little bit, but oh, nice. I did not think we had the juice to take down their goal there. But we'll absolutely take that. I mean, I'll go ahead and score here, because why not? Get an opportunity to score, might as well score, right? I think they are very much feeling their lack of bulk right now. I mean, not stand in the middle of that. Gardevoir, I can't protect you if you run from me. I mean, if we're here, we might as well, right? Okay, there's a lot going on top lane. I guess we'll go back there. I would like to stay bot lane to help that so they don't start snowballing the objectives on us, but Maybe Decidueye can pull off a snipe here. Go ahead and grab some farm, and then we can ult into the next encounter. Thank you, Decidueye, for helping us there. We almost misplayed that, but Decidueye kept their cool. Other passions aside, suffering on Unite. Gaming-wise, been into Marvel Rivals a good bit. Going through a bunch of, like, RPG solo player games just on my own time. Outside of video games, getting back into running. So, and really been enjoying that. Enjoy cooking, gardening, things like that. For non-video game related passions. Yeah, read a good bit. Finally got the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books. Got them for Christmas, and I've never read them before, so getting to experience those, reading through them for the first time. Don't... Ooh, I wish our Suicune hadn't ulted there, personally. But I don't hate that they have a Decidueye ult and a Meowscarada ult down. Good get by our Decidueye there. Really good get by Decidueye. They deserve MVP just for that. Like, anything else doesn't matter. Decidueye gets MVP just for securing there. Oh, not where I wanted to fire that. But I appreciate that. Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. See, I haven't even watched the Hobbit movies. So, I have like zero knowledge coming into it. We'll probably watch them after I'm done reading. Just to kind of do the good old comparison of the two. Because that's always fun to do, just to see like what differences they add in. But yes. Like I did the same thing with Game of Thrones. I haven't finished watching it yet. I was trying to watch and read, like, kind of in line. But the downside with Game of Thrones, great show. I still haven't finished it yet. Great show. It requires you pay attention to it. So I can't just, like, throw it up on the side monitor while working. Because, like, you have to pay attention to it to really get what's going on. So I still need to finish that as well. If he's gonna go Vaporeon, let's do, like, a Wigglytuff game. I don't hate that idea. Give us a good ranged attacker. Show me a Delphox. Show me a... Really want special attacker too. Show me a Mewtwo Y. Show me a Venusaur. Excuse me. Show me... I don't know enough attackers. Show me a Latios. That would be interesting. Show me... You know what? We'll take a Greninja. It's another physical attacker. But I don't... We just needed some ranged. And that's a pretty nice way to stay away from the Mimikyu. So... should be solid. Definitely like our team comp. Garchomp is always a question mark. He's not the greatest. I wish he was better. But they have a T-Tar who kind of falls in the same boat, in my opinion. Jinten has... I watched the presents yesterday. My favorite of the starters, spoiler alert, is Brout. One, always like the grass types, and two, I don't know. I feel like it's just the best vibe of them. Good snipe by their Latias. Don't like that. We need to get some farm. I would also like to get stacks, absolutely. But, like, we both need to evolve, because neither of us are doing enough damage. I do like this thought process. And we just absolutely pounce on him there. I do like how that kind of went down. I would love getting another final hit on some farm. So... okay, we fall back. It really did not... even the phone knows that Brout is the best. It was like, I'm not going to type this blasphemy. Exactly. I mean, what's not to love? I feel like we just rotate to here. Well, it's gotten 0 damage on it so far. Well, should have just left. Charizard might be able to clean up here. They had their ult 100% cleans up there, but even without, they've got a Vaporeon helping them. Or they dip out. Go. I'm gonna get another stack in here. Not a huge overcap as a team, but with us double stacking, we really want to get that off, and now we have an ult. Just like that, get another stack in. Oh, get another stack before we go down. Ah, dang it. I was trying to get the last stack off before we went down there, but defend our goal zone. Alright, Greninja. I don't think they're heading there, but you know what? We'll follow your call out. Go. Thank you, team, for the assist there. That could have gone bad very quickly. Let's go ahead and get our stack in. Now we are fully stacked. Good points dropped there. I feel like we ripped this, no? We being Garchomp rips that. Went down, but we have ult back. Dang, we got ult back very quickly. Good get by Greninja. And he's going to get some farm there. What I'm going to do is grab some of this farm, because I feel like we're falling behind level-wise. We're going down a little bit too quickly as a result of that, so can get level 11 real quick, set us up for level 12 and Sing Plus by Groudon. And now come back and help the team. We will save ult. We don't even really need to get Groudon because we have a good point advantage. So what we could do is defend. And just kind of make them play aggressive for it. There we go, Sing Plus. Well, they got tackled away from us. We're 100% going down here, but we are not going to burn ult. We are not going to burn ult to try and stay alive. We just need to play a little bit slow. We've got a Mega Charizard ult coming in. If they overextend for it, that's golden. They need to make plays. Go. They only have Snorlax left. And now they don't even have Snorlax left. Look at that. Smart plays by our team there. Really smart plays at Groudon. Did not need to force things, and they overextended their hand. And we had a Mega, which, you know, always helps. Definitely does not hurt getting that drastic a power jump. Right there at the end. Hey, we out-tanked Vaporeon. We'll take that. And kept pace on damage. Neither of us had much damage to really write home about, but we'll take that. And there we go. Ultra 1. Number 1 assister and tank. Don't think we're ever gonna out-heal a Vaporeon. But we'll take that. And we run it back. Oh, out of coffee. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that. There we go. Did not want to press A there. What do we got? A Zoroark. Latios, don't hate that. Don't hate anything that's kind of being... Let's do one of these again. I really... Well... Okay, we can still rock with that. I was just about to say, I really like the Wigglytuff Vaporeon combo. Look at that, and we have one of everything. And everyone put in their lanes. Everyone's items make sense. Oh no, but they have pay to win. Even the best formed teams can fall prey to pay to win. They got double. They have a lot of damage output. A lot of damage output. Not to mention Zapdos, who's gonna be fun. But on the bright side, we get to see the new Mon and see kind of what their gameplay is all about. Azumarill, why did we not go bot lane? We'll make it work. Shout out to our Latios for pivoting. We have both speedsters on lane with us, which makes me think Zapdos is probably jungling. Like a true pay-to-win player, always insta-locks jungle. Oh, we're going down for that. But he got the evolve, Zoroark's evolved. They should be able to clean up there. They're kind of getting rolled on bot lane. But we have a lot of, well, not a lot, but Blastoise needs to evolve. And Latios only gets stronger as the game goes, so... And we're stacking, so we'll also only get stronger as the game goes. Only one or you can't see messages in chat. Everything seems to be coming through okay. Okay, you counter Zapdos by sticking to him. I think we actually had him there if we had any help. Maybe that's Copium, but, like, we got him decently low just by sticking to him. We just had zero... Like, if Latios was there, I think we clean up. Or Zoroark is there to finish him off, or really anyone. Just to deal any additional damage. I think we kind of clean up against them. Adios, please do damage to this guy. Or just run away, that works too. Thank you. You're a huge help. Let's fight together. Bruh. Come on now. Let's fight together after you just immediately leave teammates behind. Great shout out there. Can't even make that up. Let's fight together once again is completely alone. It's not every attacker. It's not every attacker, but it's always an attacker. Without fail. There we go. Good dive by Blastoise. There we go, Latios. Way to stick in there. And amazing, they actually started going down when our attacker actually stayed and fought with us. Crazy concept, I know. Let him get the final hit, so you get the Eon Energy. But I do want experience from it. Despite everything, I will still try and help him. Oh, we are in danger. Really? Did you really need to ult there, buddy? It felt a little personal. Not a huge overcap, but wanted to get the stack in. Those and get back in there. Blastoise, that is an ambitious dive there. Power to ya. Latios is currently chasing Decidueye across the map. And the rest of the team collapsed in on him. Let's fight together, says the one randomly chasing someone. Latios, I'm just trying to comprehend their thought process. They are acting the complete opposite of the... Like, they're making good callouts. Yes, let's fight together. Agree, 100%. But he's the one not going with the team, ever. So it's kind of like, well, yes, fight together. You're the one who's not. We fire that. Oh, I think we had him till the Decidueye ult, man. I think we got him breaking. I think... Hopefully they don't get it back in time. I don't know how fast. Kangaskhan, Aerodactyl, Ho-Oh, Smeargle, Nidoqueen, Primeape. List of emblems you need to add for your Zoroark, I'm assuming. I imagine you run brown emblems. Do you run white emblems for them? Or do you just try and maximize damage and not really worry about the HP? Brown and white in one move. Makes sense. Ow, that is a lot of damage. Oh, that was so much damage. That was so much damage. Yeah, we never came together as a team. Like, we started to there at the end, but we just could not match their damage output. Especially with pay-to-win, I mean Zapdos, on their team. Can't really stand up to that. Well, that also explains a lot about why we weren't picking up KOs. Thank you, Jungle. Thank you, Azumarill, for... Yeah, I don't know. Wigglytuff is a character that should never really outdamage you. Yet, here we are. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Then we'll keep things rolling, though. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Hop back on over to gameplay, and we keep things rolling. Alright. You know how the game before I said, or the game we were Charizard, where I was like, everyone just did their job, everyone did what they needed to, not one person really popped off? That game we just played was the complete opposite, where it's like, we desperately needed help from Zoroark and Azumarill damage-wise, and we just were not getting it. But it does explain a lot with how those fights were feeling, with their attackers constantly getting down to like 20% health, but no one to finish them off. So, makes sense in hindsight. Alright, let's see what we get this time. Starting off with a Cinderace. Okay. 2 insta 3 attackers. Love it. Don't hate the pivot, because we don't. Now, I don't hate this comp. Could go Wigglytuff, but like we're gonna go another Lapras game. We'll rock out with that. We've got 3 curse items, which is really good. Don't hate that at all. Dragapult, that's a interesting one. Don't see too often. Got a Meowth. So a good amount of damage output. I think Decidueye was on their team last game. That being said, now we're against them with hopefully a more competent team. And we're playing Lapras, so... and they don't have a Zapdos on their team, so hopefully things go better for us. Kind of checking a lot of preemptive boxes for it, too. Oh, sorry. I will let him get this last hit. In case he is stacking. I don't think he is. But... I would have loved any damage assistance to get that farm, you know? Like, get the contested farm first. Sarah Ledge, don't love that you're just not gonna do that. But, you know, power to ya, I guess. Just let him get all of it. Is Mewtwo Y? I like Mewtwo Y. He's a lot better in one-on-ones. I would argue Delphox is probably better. Not loving my lane partner so far, I'm gonna be completely honest. That being said, they aren't evolved yet. So maybe they'll start cooking here late, or they're just gonna run right back in. That is also a possibility. Not loving. Ew, he's on a Perish song? I wouldn't hate any help. Any just tiny little bit of help. I feel like we are getting jumped by the two of them. Check it out. Yes, I'm not going there solo against the two of them. There goes our good old Charcadet. Not fun to lane with. There he goes. I bet he's just gonna dive right back in. We're about to see Dragapult pick up the KO on him. It's happened every single encounter. Nope, nope, Meowth got it that time. Okay. I feel like we just rotate here. I would wish I had my ult, because then we could, like, ult in and really collapse on them. This is a bad idea, Sylveon. I can tell you that much for free. Actually, valid shout out from Vaporeon. We are way under-leveled. Most sane call out from a team of like, hey, we're under-leveled. Let's actually level up. Okay. Where he's going. Our Vaporeon is running Flip Turn, which, you know, don't love that. You definitely pick up the KO there. Good clean up by them. And I guess we just rotate bot lane. I mean, unless they're gonna overextend for a goal here. Good eject button. There we go. Score some goals, you know? I've got a whopping 1 point. So personally, I don't think I'm going to overcommit to try and score that right now. I like that Sylveon is getting farm. Our Ceruledge just went down again. Don't really know what happened that time, I'm gonna be honest. But we are saving ult. Okay. Sylveon's doing real well, but I think Cinderace is kind of our win con. So, like, we very much want to keep him alive. Not burning ult here as much as I would like to. They are burning a lot of ults between them. They burnt a lot of ults between them. So we will absolutely take that. Why are we trying to surrender? Let me get some health, and then we can ult in. Their Gardevoir, Decidueye, and Lapras all ulted there, from what I saw. So they have Dragapult's ult, which I don't think is crazy good, and Meowth's ult, which is a little problematic for our attackers, but... Good get while they were spread out. Thank you, Sylveon. And now we just defend. All we gotta do is defend. I say as I immediately leave the goal.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Alright, there we go. Rocky start because our Sarah Ledge was not great, but thankfully the rest of our team kinda pulled together there. Sounds good, Maisie. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully we are back to the normal ranked with viewers next Saturday. Yeah, Sylveon did really well. They were pretty much a third tank for us. But yeah, Sarah Ledge was along for the ride. Very much along for the ride. And by no means did I play amazing or anything, but like, whew, he was something. Alright, let's keep it rolling and see what we can make happen. If I played the new Pokemon Legends Z. ZA, I did. I did not get the DLC, though. I played through the main story, then kind of fell off while grinding for the shiny charm. All the battles, I was like, eh, this is too much. Like, I pretty much have the decks completed, I just need the trade evolutions. I never actually sat down with someone to do it. But other than that, it's just the battles and trade evolutions, and I'm done with those. But yeah, I very much fell off after the story ended. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, we get a Dragapult this time. I don't hate it. I do not hate it. And we get a Mega Y. Makes it hard to counter pick or pick around teammates when they don't select Mons. Okay. Who helps Dragapult more? I feel like we do. Nope, Mute. That is the last one. We don't need both. Look at our team. Look at our team, Mew. We don't need both attackers on lane. Great concept, but... Oh, yeah. Open another Zapdos. Fun. And 2 Megas on their team. Wow, that is something. But, again, I think we can take down Zapdos. We just need the team to ride with us to do it. Now, the 2 Megas is a little bit of a problem. Not gonna lie. Welcome in, Sora. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great day so far. Make sure they get experience for that because they're hanging back a little. Double Charmander on lane. Annoying, but not that good. Not stacking, but get the opportunity to score, you score, I feel like. Especially early game where you want experience, that can be... I was a second off with the boosted base attack. You did? Glad to hear it. Zapdos is already being a menace up top, but that's... Oh, I keep, like, the pause before the boosted base attack. That is the second time it's gotten stolen. But Jungle Espeon is interesting. Oh, I thought the Electro Ball had him there. Because I missed my Ice Shard, we won't talk about that. Hopefully, there we go, we get Water Pulse. I mean... they're just gonna leave a goal open. Might as well score, right? I'll rotate up and help our jungle. Hopefully I can get to this Espeon. Oh, I missed. There we go. Just help clean up there. Good get by our Mew. They got the Reggie, but we picked up some KOs, so hopefully break about even XP-wise. Don't need to really score, but, like, got 3 hundos in Pokemon Go. Background Lucario, Pikachu with the hat. Como-O, I think, is the one with the heart-shaped scale. Or something from that evolutionary line. Our top lane is going through it. But once Dragapult gets cooking, hopefully they can make something happen. And we get the break and our ult here. I'm gonna go help our Mega Y. I don't think he needs it. Well, we'll ult Altaria's, because... I was rolling up to help, but he kind of had it handled. Ow. A little bit of overkill. Because we are very scattered, but hey, that's one Mega we don't need to deal with for a little bit. We need to kind of group up here. We're letting their Charizard pick us off one at a time. Where is everyone? Why is... Like, I get they're pushing our back line, but why am I having to fight 3 of them? It's 3 of you against 1 of them, then me against the 3 of them. Just a little bit of help wouldn't be frowned upon. I think our Dragapult is stacking because they've just been hanging out on top lane. So hopefully they get pretty well set up for late game. Everyone ult! Just everyone ult at once. Alright. Name of the game comes. Keep level. We are a good level already, actually. Level 12 before 3-minute mark. We'll definitely be 13 by Kyogre. Dude is quick. Okay, I didn't know if Mew was ripping something or what. I guess just take a back, grab our farm. We have ult, we'll save that. These should get us to level 13. I'll go ahead and preemptively rotate up in case we want to try and get that Reggie to send their way. Okay. Okay, we just don't walk into Zapdos' ult. It's kind of my thought process. I think that was his ult, at least. Go, send that their way. And we don't overcommit trying to walk it in. Great ult by their Charizard X. There we go. Pretty much force them to jump to me instead of going to stop our team from ripping. Was my thought process there with back capping. Is force them to prioritize me. Or they have to let 100 go in. We'll take that. Really solid team. Dang, they really weren't doing a lot of damage. For having such a hard-hitting team. Like, yeah, we weren't tanking a lot. I know Clefable diffed us a little bit, but really weren't throwing damage our way to tank. #1 move user. They really just be giving anything out, huh? They just will give you points for nothing. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Go ahead and ready up. And see what we get. One good thing about that game that is always fun is we got... Excuse me. We got to be a pay-to-winner. Which is just always brings a smile to the face when you beat someone running the clearly broken new Mon. If Scizor or... Oh, that works too. I was going to say if one of our top laners wanted to pivot to a ranged attacker, that wouldn't be the worst. I think we've played with the Dodrio already. I don't remember more than that, but the name looks familiar. Have I ever spent gems on this game? I have not. I haven't spent a penny on it because one thing, if I bought like one thing, like if I bought a really good Lapras Hollowware, then my payment info is in the game, so it's that much easier to do again in the future. So I'm like, you know what? We're just not going to buy anything and never be tempted. Also, I don't really agree with a lot of the directions they're going with the game right now. So I even further don't want to spend money when I disagree with the way the developers are going. If they fix things down the line, maybe we'll reconsider. But Brokey, come on now. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to share the experience with you because you need to get evolved, but you are making it difficult, buddy. The last good battle pass. Fair. I just wish they did more with the free battle pass. Like, if, say, completing a purchase battle pass is like 2 Hollowares, one of them is on the free battle pass. And it's the less common of the 2. Like, just do something with it, because it's just nothing really from it. The only reason I do the battle pass now is it's one of the consistent ways to get points on the license journey. But other than that... Oh, for their team. I was like, I've got Curse. But yes, to hinder the... Or for them to hinder us. They don't have Curse items. I know you're not evolved, but dude, I am needing some help with this damage output. I'm needing some form of assistance. Like, I know you've got to evolve, but like... I'm getting zero help here. And it is rough trying to tank, block them from you, and be the only one dealing damage. And now we're losing to people jungle invading. Just any ounce of help that my lane partner would like to give. And they're getting rolled up top too, so. That being said, we have a lot of 3-stage mons. So we have a very late game. We have a 3-stage mon. Let me not say that. Have a singular 3-stage mon. And yeah. There's not really an excuse for that. We had a Scizor and Dhelmise on top lane. And they kind of just got rolled. We don't push here, buddy. Frogadier, please just get evolved, my guy. You are an active hindrance to this team. Thank you for getting evolved, finally. Maybe you can start doing some damage now. There we go. And we get Ice Beam, so we do more damage as well. Why'd I even think it was even a remotely good idea to follow him? I'm out. I'm not dying for my team more. Sorry. But it was just an awful push there. Okay, try and keep him back. Get some farm. They just have a disgusting level advantage. Good ult, Dodrio. Trying to surrender. Why don't we like actually just play the game and try and change it? Like, let's get farm, let's not walk by it. We've got levels on us, so you like, you know, let's level up. Here we go, Dodrio. Go. We drop some good points. We break the goal, Scizor. I don't get our Scizor, man. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get what he was doing. Like, he stood and waited, was gonna TP back, sees 3 of them show up at goal, and is like, nah, now I'm a fight. I'm not gonna overcap it when it's completely open, but alright, we just farm. Gotta get levels, because they have way, way big level advantage on us. If they want to funnel in and we can pick up some kills because they get greedy, that's a-okay. But we don't challenge them off goal. We let them funnel in, or we just run at them as Greninja. That's also a choice. Don't know if it's one I personally would make, but it is a choice. Play Zapdos. Well, don't have them unlocked, so I can't. Oh, Cinderace absolutely... They should have just absolutely been ripping there. I mean, they're still going to win. But if they had just ripped there while we were focused... Well, and my team is... I don't... Thank you, Greninja. There we go. Thank you for the ult assist. But then they get that. Delphox will be the count. I feel like a lot of just bulky mons are the counter where you can just get in his face. Or not even bulky mons. Like, I feel like Mimikyu is just a good, consistent counter for attackers. But yeah, pretty much anyone that can just get in his face and not let him sit back and just rain hits. Oh, that was just painful. I am interested to see some stats because I think we were very lacking on the damage output from a handful of our damage dealers. Just a hunch, may be completely wrong. It has happened before, but I don't think we were getting a lot of damage help from Dodrio. I don't think we were getting a lot of damage help from Greninja. Dhelmise, I didn't really see do much, like, other than run in and die. So I wouldn't be shocked if, yes. Okay, yep. I was going to say pretty much exactly that if we're either the highest or the second highest damage on the team. Makes sense. Scizor tried, but when we just aren't dealing damage, shocker, we aren't going to win. 26k, 40k. 54 is okay, but like, you're our one attacker. Do damage. Like, it's your one job. Just do damage. Pretty straightforward. We've been getting good teammates, so I guess it's overdue for us to get teammates like that. So I guess it balances out. Because we have been getting very lucky with teammates, so we'll count our blessings. But really wish our attackers would just attack. You know, the little things. Attackers attacking. And that's again pretty much it. Like, even if they just damage dump, like, we won't even talk about them doing, like, target priority and aiming for, like, their weaker mons. We won't even get that fancy. Just do damage. Alright, the person with the Lapras badge looks familiar. That name, I think they might have been on the other team. Don't hate this lineup at all. We have a lot of damage. Very cringe team by us, I will say. Very cringe team. We've got Inteleon, who's nuts. Gengar, who's just point-and-click absurd levels of broken. Buzzwole. Like, we have a very obnoxious team. And I don't know if they really have a counter for us. So that's great for us. And if that is the Inteleon from the... Well, he wasn't Inteleon last game, but, like, they were solid last game. I think Buzzwole and Inteleon might be duo Q. Both of their names look familiar. And they were both pretty solid. So, fingers crossed, everyone just does what they're supposed to do. Don't get greedy here. We just... Dang, that Snorlax is just scooping up everything. That's okay. Oh, we might be in danger here. Oh, good time assist from Haunter there. Don't know why Eevee is sending it so hard, but they got a point off, and if they're stacking, golden. We were able to scoop up all those points. We get Water Pulse. Okay. Trying to draw them back this way. Bot lane got cooked. Unfortunate. Okay, pull him this way. Like that Haunter is rotating and getting farm. Oh, I don't know how you survived that, Snorlax. I don't know if he could have lived on, like, less health. Go, we get that. We dip out. There we go. Gotcha that time. Now we get Ice Beam so we can really start securing some KOs. Thank you for the stun, Espeon. And we just dip on back. Okay, our bot lane is struggling. I really had higher hopes for those two. I know Inteleon's a 3-stage, so had to wait for them to get evolved. I don't really know what he's doing, man. One, he's running Snipe Shot, which is already a... There we go. He just had to find his aim, I guess. Took him a second, but he got there. I retract my previous statement. I tried to get to the main one. Okay, pull back, we pull back. There we go. Good little team fight. We should get a nice overcap. Rotate on down. Gengar is getting his farm. Don't hate that. Get some quick levels. Good shot there. I really wouldn't mind us having our Gengar helping us, like, ever. I mean, I kind of had high hopes because Gengar is, like, absurdly broken. But, like, dude is just not helping the team. I mean, he's scoring a lot of points. I will give him that. Gengar is dropping a lot of points. But in terms of really helping in fights, not so much. I say as he absolutely goes to work. We went down for it, but Buzzwole cleans up here. Yep, that goal's gonna break. That's okay. Grab this. And then get ready for the fight. Let's not just immediately attack Groudon. If he can pull this off, I don't hate it. He did not pull it off, and we just got absolutely rolled. That being said, we did buy a lot of time. As long as we don't... If Gengar would help, ever! Go help your team! We are fighting for our lives. Okay, we don't surrender. We don't surrender. We don't surrender. We don't surrender. We get out of there. If Buzzwole can score there, that's golden. I kinda hate that I think we won that. I kinda hate that we won that. Because we did not deserve the win at all. But, like, I think we got it. I mean, I don't hate that we climb, but I hate that the Gengar is going to be rewarded with MVP here. Nope, thankfully he did not. I'm glad Buzzwole got it. Very glad Buzzwole got it over our jungle, who did the least damage on the team. He scored a lot of points, great for him, but, like, Could have just killed the other team and all scored points, all gotten growled on. Play as a team, not an individual, you know, things like that. Definitely wouldn't have hurt the experience for everyone else. But win is a win, so we'll take it. And we keep rolling. We'll see how games go. If we keep a winning streak going, we'll probably keep climbing to master. If we lose, we'll probably wrap it up just to not tempt fate and get stuck in a never-ending loop of like next game, next game, next game. Because that never ends well with Unite. So like if we're going to be on a hot streak, let's keep it rolling. If not, don't tempt fate. Requests. Oh. Don't know if that was one of y'all. Because it was through friend search, not through recent matches. Well. It took Lapras from us, but I don't hate the build. Well. Ooh, Aggron as a defender would be really fun, especially if it was Mega Aggron. Again, just Megas in different roles. Let's not... Okay, I don't hate this pivot, like, to really anything besides a Speedster. Is this the same Gengar? I don't remember. I hope it's not. Because dude was painful to play with. I do like our team comp. I really like our team comp. It just comes down to... I don't know if it's the same Gengar. And is this a good Greninja? Because you get kind of two extremes with Greninja. So, on paper, I really like the team comp. We'll see what we can do with it, though. I have a lot of brawlers, which I'm a fan of, because that's where Lapras does well. Well, starting off not great. Froakie doesn't understand the new experience system. I mean, I hope he does realize it goes faster if we both hit the farm. And then we would both be level 3. Oh, just got out of range. Jungle Delmise? Not the weirdest I've seen, I guess. Go Gengar. Already leap. If it is the same Gengar, he's already doing leaps and bounds better. Because he actually helped in the fight. We will in turn help him. I thought Froakie got away. We'll scoop up those so they can't stack. Don't over commit. Scoop up all that. Okay, Greninja evolved. I don't hate that. I am getting kind of jumped on top lane, which I don't love. But I think Haunter might be able to clean up some. Nope, he missed both of his moves. Okay. Good 30 by Greninja. We made a stand against all 5 of them. We survived longer than we probably should have. I guess we rotate bot, since bot lane wants to just be glued to this objective. So let's just rotate here and help them rip, instead of trying to continually fight outnumbered. We pretty much give up the goal, unfortunately, but go. We at least got to drop. I don't know what our Greninja's doing. I think they disconnected. We don't chase. Hey, Gengar, jump in, bud. There you go. Wish you kind of did that while I was alive, personally, but, like, guess beggars can't be choosers. There we go. Yeah, Greninja definitely DC. So that's lovely. We rotate up, we get farm. Does it count if he DCs like that as AFK? Like, do we get protected? Rank-wise? I mean, you would think so, right? But this is also Unite we're talking about, so probably not. We'll take that. It still says he's in the game, because it's giving 5 surrender votes. But okay. Like that Ice Beam, that actually locked a lot of them down. Now we save ult and get farm. That is not Groudon spawning. That is another Regidrago. Is Greninja back, or did he get replaced by a bot? No idea. And honestly, what's the difference? Because they're pretty similar skill levels, it seems like. I think bot, just the way he beeline for Regieleki and, like, just ignored everything is kind of my guess. Whale. Think we might be in trouble here. Hey, we took one down with us. We'll take it. Regieleki touched, so that's good. Gives us some bonus points, but not enough to put us in the lead. There we go, Gengar. Putting together a nice little 4-piece. And we roll together. I'm going to roll with Gengar because Greninja I don't really trust. It's okay, Gengar. We roll, we roll, we roll. Let's go help Clefairy. Clefable. And we TP back. Unless these evolutions want the smoke real quick. Nah, they started it. Don't go running now, Sylveon. We're kind of gonna be stuck in a, like, we're nearing in on Masters, so I think it's playing till we either hit Masters or lose. How was Chick-fil-A? I mean, I feel like that's a good compliment. Were they complimenting you because you smelled good or you smelled like Chick-fil-A? Like, are these separate encounters or are they related? Important questions here. I did my part. I feel like we did our part for sure. Needed more recovery to get the triple 100K. I think I'm glad they were there. Very glad they were there. It was us against the world a lot of time. But I think if we didn't have Clefable, we might have dropped 100K healing. A mini one, and I think we had an AFK that game, so we should get even more points. There we go. Not tempting fate. Greninja went AFK, so we got 45 points that game. But we will absolutely take that. I was not expecting to get it that game. I'm glad we ran one more. Let's see. Not really a 2-game winning streak, but it was like about that time we were mid, like Ultra 1, 1500-ish. So day 1 we went 3 and 7. So today we went 8 and 4. Currently have a squad where it's like a bunch of us. Yeah, oh wait, hold on, yes, this is this season. So yeah, really solid game. Yeah, we have a pretty big Unite squad of viewers. So already in one, or I would. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap things up there, though. Pleasant surprise there at the end to get the bonus points from the Greninja, who wasn't really doing much anyway when they were there, so we'll take it. Quickest Masters, overall, definitely not. But for us, maybe. It took us 2 streams. Already so many people in Legend. That is insane. Power to them, but... Power to them. But yeah, definitely probably one of our quicker ones in just 1 or 2 streams. I mean, let's be fair. I'm going to call it 1 stream, because does Thursday's stream really count? We went 3 and 10. It's going well, Mazies. We just hit Masters, and we are about to wrap things up. Waiting. But yeah, we'll take that. 2 streams, 2. And they only lose 2 fair play points. Them? Nice. But yeah, solid stream. Absolutely take that. Wasn't fully expecting to get there today, but win's a win. We'll be back tomorrow with some casual matches with viewers. If a full squad of people want to run some ranked, we can do that and work it in just if everyone wants to, or we'll keep it just low-key and casual. But until then, hope everyone has a great rest of their Saturday and a great start to their Sunday. Till next time, peace.